Hi everybody, I'm April from With My Hands Homestead, and we are back in my junk room to talk about seeds. This is part of my series about my favorite and least favorite parts about last year, 2019, and today we are going to talk about the peppers that I grew last year. So I'll go into a little bit about what I liked and what I didn't like about them. It'll probably end up being a short video because I really didn't grow that many. But I would love it if you stayed tuned. If you're new here, subscribe and like this video, and let's get started. So as you can see, I have not cleaned our junk room yet. Sorry about that. But the first two I wanted to talk about are the Jimmy Nardello and the Arroz con Pollo? Arroz, I think. These were the two that I was most excited about. My big goal for the year of 2019 was to grow my own spice peppers and make our own seasonings. So these are mostly known as spice peppers. I don't know why. I assume because they're very flavorful. I don't really know what would qualify them as spice peppers, but that's what I heard, so that's what we're gonna go with. I'm sure all of you follow Roots and Refuge, and she grows these, so now I grow these. They did really well. They grew great, almost 100% germination. They produced a lot. They were beautiful. It was great. They produced all year round, or not all year round, but all summer, and even into the fall through the frost. And they did great. I've never grown seasoning peppers before, which was a little different. I usually like to eat them fresh or in dishes. Obviously, I guess that's how everyone eats peppers. But the flavor was weird to me. I think it's just the nature of spice peppers. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Not very helpful, I know. Yeah, I probably wouldn't eat these fresh. They just had a weird taste to me. Maybe it'll grow on me. And then at the end of the year, I dried them and made my spice mix. And oddly enough, it was not very flavorful. I made sure they were all fully ripe, and I dried them nice and well. And for what they tasted like fresh, it just was a little bit disappointing. I've heard that from a couple other people, and I agree. All that being said, I still am going to grow them next year. I think I'll try again, maybe with other spices included. It's not bad. It's just not super flavorful, so you have to put a lot on. And then it tended to burn a little bit on the food I would make with it. So maybe it's just my own error and I'll learn. But I think they are good peppers to have in your arsenal. I do recommend them. Like I said, they grew fantastically. Maybe you'll like the flavor better. Maybe it'll grow on me. I don't know. But that was just kind of a weird, good and not as good thing. The pepper that did the best overall, by far, was my Ancho Grande. So these are hot. I probably should have mentioned before, the Arroz con Pollo and Jimmy Nardello are sweet. I think I remember them having a little bit of a bite, but not bad. These are spicy, so you're probably not going to want to eat them fresh. I think they're, I probably shouldn't say this because I could be totally off base. But in my opinion, they're not as hot as jalapenos, to give you any kind of frame of reference. Like they, usually if you go to a Mexican restaurant, they come stuffed a lot of the time. I really, really liked these. They were great. Mine did not grow very big, but nothing I grow gets big, so that's not a big surprise. They did really great. They're beautiful. I love the color green that they are. They tasted really good. I love these in fajitas and any kind of Mexican dish, really any dish at all. They did phenomenally. I don't have much else to say. They were healthy. They were fantastic. The other hot pepper I grew were jalapenos. Of course, who doesn't grow jalapenos? They did fine. I just got these from MI Gardener, and they don't specify what kind of jalapeno they are. I know sometimes they have like really specific different strains of jalapeno. That's probably not how you call them, but whatever. I think they're just run-of-the-mill standard jalapenos. They did fine. They didn't produce as much this year. I'm not sure why. They were with all the other peppers. I'm not sure why they didn't do as good, but I still got a fine amount. Again, they didn't grow huge. I might look into getting bigger jalapenos because we love jalapeno poppers. Love them. And these were just a little bit on the small side. So I might look into a better variety, but these were good. Okay, moving on to the 3 bell peppers that I grew. So I do Keystone Resistant Giant for my green and red peppers. I tried Golden California Wonder for the first time for yellow peppers. And we do Purple Beauty for just like a purpley pretty kind. So the green peppers, these did great. Out of all of the bell peppers, they did the best. They weren't huge. I think I remember them only getting like that big, but I think that's pretty normal. Like I'm not expecting grocery store huge peppers. They tasted great. These were my favorite tasting, like fresh, because I love eating fresh peppers. Definitely getting these again. Yeah, they did really, really great. The Golden California Wonder, they did okay. They were smaller than my other Keystone. They just did okay. Again, I don't have much to say about them. They turned a beautiful yellow color. They were just pretty significantly smaller no matter what I did. I'm not sure. There should be no difference. They were in the same soil, same sunlight, just not as impressive. I probably will not be growing these again after I run out of the pack. Definitely I will grow them as long as I have them in the pack. I hate to waste, but probably won't be growing them again. And then the Purple Beauty, we only like these for the novelty. They are extremely thin-walled. Like they are so thin. I mean, like paper thin almost. So they taste fine. They taste like a really fresh green pepper. They're not sweet at all. But they have a beautiful dark purple. So really for the novelty aspect, we like to grow them. They're also kind of small, but you know, like medium, I guess you would say. Yeah, we only grow them for the novelty again. They're not really good frozen. They're not really good in like fajitas. We just eat them fresh for the most part. So, again, we'll probably always grow these because we like how they look. They're really cool, especially when they're all together with a picture of all the different peppers. But, I mean, if you're going for like food eating quality, I probably wouldn't recommend them. So I know that is probably one of my quickest videos. I didn't grow that many peppers. They did pretty good, not blow me out of the water. And I liked them all okay. Overall, they're just not mind-blowing. So again, I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.